Hello everyone. First of all, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Fransiskus Biliam Andrea with my student number ID is B1024-2012. I'm from International Management class batch 2020, Tanjung Pura University, and right now I'm going to explain about my HRM course topics for the fourth chapter with the title Workers, Jobs and Job Analysis. Let's just dive into it. Okay, the first thing that we will discuss is about the job must be balanced with the work-life issues. Okay, work must be balanced with the work-life issues because flexibility in work schedules, the use of technology and company allocation can help to improve employees' performance. Okay, the second thing that we'll discuss is about the HR headline from the text before. Okay, what is the HR headline about and what can I get from reading the HR headline? Okay, it's about the effect of job with the work life if they balance. What can I get from reading the headline is balancing workers and job with technology and flexibility in work schedules and location is likely can help workers in giving workers space to take care of their lives and cope with their stresses, which of course improve their performance while working. Okay, what the HR headline teach me? The headline teach me that flexible but controlled work schedule can improve employees' performance and help company to gain their objective. Okay, the second thing that we will discuss, the third things that we will discuss is about the workforce composition. As organization develops or increase global operation, diversity in the workforce is becoming more prominent. Diversity reflects the differences in human characteristics and composition in an organization. This is where the HR play a role to classify workforce in the composition. Workforce composition describes about workflow, scheduling, and other job design issues that have an impact on organization and the people working in them. Okay. The fourth thing we will discuss is about the tangible indicator of diversity and why it must be considered. Okay, there are 8 tangible indicators of diversity. The first one is race or ethnicity. The second is national origin or immigration. The third is age or generational differences. The fourth is gender, man and woman. The fifth is marital and family status. The sixth is sexual orientation. The seventh is disabilities. And the last one is religion. Okay, so why this is important to be considered? It is important to know and getting used to the diversity, as diverse workforce is more likely to understand your customer needs and comes up with ideas to fulfill them. Diversity in the workplace will also increase employees' morale and instill a desire to be more effective and work more efficiently. This will greatly increase the productivity of our businesses. Okay, so how can diverse workers contribute to our business? Diverse employees from different backgrounds had the ability to connect with the customers and create a feeling of affection with them. Employees from a diverse workforce can use the experience from their different backgrounds and develop varied views and solutions to solve specific problems. Okay, I will tell you what do I know about gender workforce diversity and immigrant workers. As economics and labor market has been shifting, the job field dominated by men have been hit harder than those consisting mostly of women. Male workers are more heavily represented in manufacturing, farming, and other male-dominated industries. So, male employees have been impacted more severely by the market shift than women employees with their high rates of participation in industries such as healthcare and education. From this follows some of the gender issues that occur in organization The first one we need to think is about women overall have lower average pay than men due to the nature of their job and work hours. Second thing is in some industries and countries, women make up a much smaller percentage of senior executive and manager in many organizations and occupation. Okay, now we will discuss about the video that already sent. The link had already sent by our lecturer, Mr. Adi. And right now we'll discuss about this. So what is this video about? This video tells us about 7 different types of employees in a company. The thing that video teach me is that there are at least 7 different types of employees in the company along with each of their characteristics. So what can I learn from this video? By watching the video, I learned that there are lots of different types of employees and each of them have their own uniqueness. Okay, now we will moving on into the second and the third video. The second and the third video have the same topic to discuss. So now I will tell about this video, both of this video. So what are these videos about? These videos explain about the definition of color job along with their types. What does these videos teach me? These videos teach me about color and has different types of job. And what can I learn from this video? I learned that there are 10 types of color jobs, along with their message behind the color of the colors. Okay, now I will tell you guys about what is nature of jobs and work is. A job nature or nature of job is the specific types of works that the job performance require. The meaning of work is to perform work or fulfill duties regularly for wages or salary. Okay, now what is business process reengineering? What is the purpose of business process reengineering? And BPR consists of 3 phases. Can you explain? Okay, now I'll explain about that. Business process reengineering or BPR is a business management strategy that focusing on the analysis and design of workflows and business processes within an organization. BPR aims to help organizations fundamentally to rethink how they do their work in order to improve customer service, cut operational costs, and become world-class competitors. BPR consists of 3 phases. The first one is rethink. Rethink is about examining how the current organization of work and job affect customer satisfaction and services. The second is redesign. Redesign talks about analyze how jobs are put together, the workflow, and how results are achieved. The redesign the process as necessary. After that, okay. The third is retool. Retool talks about look at new technologies or equipment, computer, software, and vice versa as opportunities to improve productivity, service quality, and customer satisfaction. Okay. Now, what is job design? Job design receives attention for 3 major reasons. What are they? Okay. Job design refers to organization, tasks, duties, responsibilities, and other elements into a productive unit of work. Identifying the components of given job is an integral part of job design. Job design receives attention of 3 major reasons. The first one is job designs can influence performance in certain jobs, especially those where employees' motivation can make substantial difference. The second, job design can affect job satisfaction because people are most satisfied with certain jobs elements than others. Identifying what makes a good job becomes critical. Reduced turnover and absence also can link to effective job design. The third one is job design can impact both physical and mental health. Problems that may require assistance such as hearing loss, backache, leg pain, stress, high blood pressure, and even heart disease sometimes can be traced directly to the job design. So here I'm going to mention about some characteristics of people and job. The first one is about job characteristic or management can control. What management can control, which is job characteristic. The first characteristic is task. The second, authority, responsibility. The third, policies and procedures. The fourth is tools. The fifth is variety. The sixth is time requirement. The seventh is social opportunity. And the last one is working condition stress. The second is about people characteristic, which management cannot control. Okay. The first one is motivation. The second is interest. The third is energy level. The fourth is personality variables. The fifth is certification predisposition. And then the sixth is physical characteristic. The seventh is honesty. And the last one is intelligence. Okay. Now I'm going to explain the types of workers in one firm. There are several types of workers in a firm, okay? The first one is full-time employees. Full-time employees are those that work an average of 40 hours a week and are eligible for benefits. The second is part-time employees. Part-time employees are individuals who work less than 40 hours a week and typically paid by hours rather than salaried. Okay, the third is independent contractors. An independent contractor is a person or firm sourced by a company to perform work or services. Independent contractor may work on a permanent basis for the company, or they may work on a single project or as needed. The fourth is temporary workers. Okay, temporary workers are those that are hired on a temporary basis, often for a set period of time, such as 6 months or less than a year. Okay, now the contingent workers. Contingent workers are individuals who are outscored by a business to perform specific duties on a non-permanent and non-employee basis. Okay, now we will discuss about the differences between person-job fit and job-person match. Okay, person-job fit is matching characteristic of people with characteristic of job. But for job-person match, it's different. Job-person match is matching people with the jobs they like and fit. Okay, now I will explain about several things. Right now, the first one that I will discuss is about job enlargement and job enrichment. Jobs enlargement involve broadening the scope of job by expanding the number of different tasks to be performed. Jobs enrichment is increasing the depth of job by adding responsibility for planning, organizing, controlling, and evaluating jobs. Okay. Then the second is job rotation. Job rotation is the process of shifting a person from job to job. The third is job sharing. Job sharing is the process of shifting, is a scheduled arrangement in which two employees perform the works of one full-time job. The fourth is characteristic of job. States that these characteristics influence outcome of motivation, satisfaction, and performance. The model also includes intervening variables of meaningfulness, responsibility, and knowledge of result. Okay, the fifth is job analysis. Systematic way of gathering and analyzing information about content, context, and human requirement of job is job analysis. The last one is job specification. The knowledge, skills, and abilities, or KSAs, an individual needs to perform a job satisfactorily is job specification. Okay, now we will continue for the we'll explain about the figure of 4.4 on page 119. Okay. Skill variety is the extent to which the work requires several different activities for successful completion. The second is task identity. Task identity is the extent to which the job includes a whole identifiable unit of works that is carried out from start to finish and then result in feasible outcome. The third is task significance, which is the impact of the job has on other people. A job is more meaningful if it's important to other people for some reasons. Okay, the next one is autonomy. Autonomy is the extent of individual freedom and discretion in the work and its scheduling. The last one is feedback. Feedback is the amount of information employees receive about how well or how poorly they have been performed. Okay, now we'll next to the next discussion. Move to the next discussion. Why is job and work schedule very important? Here is the reasons. The first reason is job and work schedule enhance efficiency and productivity of work. The second, it's both of it improve time management. The third, it's aid in the prioritization of tasks. The fourth is help in managing your workforce. The fifth is strengthen teamwork. The sixth is help you evaluate your progress, and the last one is improve your omnichannel marketing. Okay, now I will explain about what is telework, what are the telework advantages for employees, and what do I know about work flexibility scheduling, and do I agree if employees work at home. Okay, first one is telework. Telework is employees work with technology via electronic telecommunication and internet means. So what is the telework advantage? For the business impact, it's improved business employees' productivity. The second is reduce organizational costs, and the third is save on paid travel and communication time. And for the employees' impact, the benefit for them is aids individual retention and reduce turnover. The second is expand employees' recruitment area and attractiveness. And the last one is change employees' personal life and health. Okay, what is work flexibility and scheduling? Work flexibility and scheduling is a condition where we can work flexibly, meaning we have to have the ability to adapt to changes, which this include how and when the work is completed. Flexible work schedules allow organizations to make better use of workers by matching work's demand to work hours. Okay, so do I agree if employees work at home? Depending on the situation and condition that the core are being faced. Sometimes there are jobs that can be completed at home and some are not. But I don't think it's wrong for employees to work at home as long as they completely do their work. Okay, then I will explain about the figure 4.7 on page 125. Okay, the purpose of job analysis is to identify and determine the details of particular job, duties and requirements and the relative importance of these duties for a given job. The competencies based on job analysis is a competency approach that considers how knowledge and skill are used. Competency are individual abilities that can be linked to performance by individual or teams. So here is the stages in the job analysis process. The first stage is planning and job analysis. The second is preparing for and introducing job analysis. The third is conducting the job analysis. The fourth is developing job description and job specification. And the fifth is maintaining and updating the job description and job specification. Here's the method of job analysis. The first one is observation method. The second is interview method. The third is daily method. The fourth is technical convergence method. The fifth is functional job analysis of FGA. The sixth is questionnaire method. The seventh is job inventories or checklist. The eighth is job performance method. Okay, so I already read the chapter 4 and what does the chapter teach me and what can I learn from this chapter 4. The thing that I can learn from this chapter 4 is that there is a lot of things that discussed in this chapter. For example, the nature of job and work. A job nature or nature of job is specific types of works that job performance require. And then there is also BPR. I also learned about BPR. BPR is a business management strategy that focuses on the analysis and design of workflow and business process within an organization. And then I also learned about there are lots of diverse workers that contribute on whole business on each of business in this world. So they also get the struggle from the discrimination of other workers. So that's why I learned about the gender workforce diversity and immigrant workers here. Okay, I think that's all that I'm going to discuss for this chapter. Thank you for listening. See you on the next discussion.